half a court away from me, shooting a free throw right there.
So you guys, I want to bring out this video on Bronny James just because we definitely got some things we got to talk about. Now, I know some of y'all remember my last video I made on Bronny back in May when he took his girlfriend Peyton to prom. Well, as you can see, this video is an update just because we got a lot more things that we have to go over. So we all know Bronny is currently 17 years old. He's a senior in high school attending Sierra Canyon, which means he will be graduating in the class of 2023. Right now, Bronny is listed as a 4-star player, being ranked 39th in the ESPN Top 100. He currently holding one offer from Kentucky and multiple interests from different Division I schools such as Duke, Kansas, UCLA, and UNC. We all know Bronny's situation last year for his junior year attending Sierra Canyon. He lost to Centennial High School to win the Southern California Open Division title, and he also lost to Centennial during his sophomore year as well, while he had Amari Bailey on the team. And just to let you guys know, Centennial had Jared McCain, who is currently ranked 23rd in Bronny James' class. So that's one of the main reasons on why it's hard for him to even get past that school during the playoffs. Even though he did win a ring during his freshman year playing alongside with Brandon Boston, Terrence Frank, Zaire Williams, Zaire Wade. He had a real good roster built around him during his freshman year, so it was kind of easy for him to get that ring. But now that he's a senior, he's basically at Sierra Canyon by himself. I've been hearing that he is going to be playing alongside with Robert Dillingham, who is currently ranked 5th in the ESPN Top 100. He also was playing alongside with Robert throughout the AAU season for this summer, playing with Strive for Greatness 17U team. So they actually was playing good together, but it's going to be very interesting to see what Bronny is going to do for his senior year because all the eyes is going to be on him. And a lot of people wants to see how his game will transition throughout his senior year because, to be honest, his pops LeBron has been talking a lot, such as telling everybody that he wants to play alongside with Bronny. So he wants everybody to keep their eyes on Bronny because his main goal is to play alongside with his son in the NBA. Now let's talk about what's going on behind the scenes with Bronny and his girlfriend named Peyton. So like I said, this video is an update from my last video I made on Bronny back in May when he decided to take Peyton to the prom. So if you guys don't know who Peyton is, she's currently 18 years old and she graduated in the class of 2022 attending Sierra Canyon, and she will be attending Southern Methodist University. So check this out. Back on February the 21st, Bronny decided to make his first comment on Peyton's Instagram post. She put in the caption brunch with a question mark. Then Bronny commented, "Yo, chill out," and he put the hurt emoji. Then right after that, he put 2 relaxed emojis, and Peyton responded to him with a blushing emoji. So then 4 days later after that, Bronny then commented 2 W's under one of her Instagram pictures. So of course, when I saw that, I already knew he really had his eyes on her. Honestly, to be honest, Bronny already knew about Peyton during his sophomore year, being at Sierra Canyon while she was a junior. He started to talk to her during the summer, I believe, when he was entering his junior year. And that's when you will see Peyton starting to pull up to his games throughout his junior season. So then when you fast forward to May the 12th, that's when Bronny finally decided to decorate an entire poster for Peyton, and he asked her out to the prom during lunch break. And if y'all haven't seen that, you can go check it out on my last video I made on Bronny. You can literally read the entire poster on what he said to Peyton. So when you fast forward 2 days later on May the 14th, which was on a Saturday, that's when Bronny went to the junior senior prom with Peyton. But here's the thing, right when their pictures dropped, that's when social media blew up, such as the Shade Room and just a whole bunch of other people just talking mess about Bronny and Peyton just because Bronny decided to bring a white girl to prom and stuff like that. And it was just really sad because it was just a whole bunch of grown people talking negative on Bronny and his relationship. Like, it made no sense at all. And that's why I made that video, so I could clear up all that stuff. So then when you fast forward 3 days after that, on May the 17th, Peyton decides to post a solo prom picture, and Bronny commented, "You killed," with the heart eyes, and Peyton responded blushing. So then 2 days later on May the 19th, right after Peyton and Bronny had their prom experience, Peyton decides to bring her mom to one of Bronny's games because he had a game right after prom, you know what I mean? So she was in the stands with her mom and stuff like that, and this was before Bronny was even playing with Strive for Greatness. So check this out. Right after his season got finished, you know, playing at Sierra Canyon and stuff like that, and the summer came around, him playing alongside with Strive for Greatness 17U team, Peyton started to travel with him throughout the summer. So check this out. On July the 6th, Bronny had a game playing with Strive for Greatness. You can go watch his game. And also, LeBron posted it on his Instagram account. It was a highlight reel of Bronny because he actually was balling out throughout this game. But here's the thing. So basically, Bronny made a dunk, right? And right after he made the dunk, he looked straight at Peyton. And Peyton was looking at him, of course, too. And they were just giving each other eye contact. she was clapping for him and just all happy for him and everything. Right when people saw that, a lot of my subscribers that actually attended that game, they started to send me DMs on my Instagram telling me to look at this and all types of stuff. And it's just crazy because during my last video, I wasn't 100% sure if Bronny and Peyton was in an actual relationship. But now that this happened, it's clear as obvious that they're in a real relationship. So then when you fast forward to July the 7th, which was the very next day, check this out, you guys. Peyton got kicked out of the game because she was holding Bronny's arm. It was a rumor for one of my subscribers, but it seemed like it was legit because she's always by his side. She literally sits courtside as well. And they were saying that she was like grabbing or touching his arm, and when the refs decided to like kick her out of the game. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but it could be true. And just to let you guys know, Bronny was in Ohio competing with the North Coast Blue Chips, which is the same AAU team as Strive for Greatness. They just have different names. And Peyton was with Bronny in Ohio, staying at his crib, because if you guys don't know, LeBron has a mansion in Ohio, right? And that's where Bronny actually stays at. And Peyton was with Bronny throughout the summer, like I said. And even when they're traveling and stuff, she be going with him to resorts and staying in hotels. So Peyton has just been with Bronny throughout the summer, and she probably is with him right now as I speak, you know what I mean? And even just recently, someone sent me a picture of Peyton being with one of her friends. I think it was Valeria, and she was wearing a bead necklace for Bronny. So as you can see, they really are together, you guys, like for real, they are. So when you fast forward 2 days later on July the 9th, Peyton was just chilling, sitting courtside. She was wearing a white shirt with red pants, just watching Bronny do his thing on the court. And the very next day on July the 10th, that's when Bronny and his team, they all left Ohio to go to Kansas for a basketball tournament. So here's the thing, check this out. A week later on July the 16th, right after they left Kansas, then they went to Las Vegas for the Las Vegas Big Time Tournament. So right when Bronny pulled up to Las Vegas, of course he got a haircut, him and Bryce. And on July the 24th, someone decided to take a picture of Bronny walking, and Peyton was right behind him. So then the very next day on July the 25th, check this out. BR Hoops, they posted a video of Bronny getting hype on the sideline for his team because he wasn't playing during this game. But during the end of the video, you can see Peyton sitting behind him courtside, just looking at Bronny. She was just looking at him, smiling, laughing, just watching Bronny do his thing. And Bronny was just on the sideline getting lit with his Crocs on, just getting hyped for his team. And just to let y'all know, while they was in Vegas, they was staying at the area resort and casino. And the reason why I know that, because on August the 1st, they was all celebrating Edward's birthday, who was a head coach, right? And basically they put the location during the video, and you can literally watch the video and see Bronny and Peyton sitting together at the table. They were just laughing, singing happy birthday to Edwards, and they all were just getting lit together, because you can even see his teammates in the background just all laughing, just having fun and stuff like that. So they all know that Bronny and Peyton is together, of course, and that's why I'm making this video, just to let you guys know. So then the very next day on August the 2nd, Bronny went to Disneyland with Peyton and two other friends. One of the girls, her name is Lisa, and the other guy, his name is D White. I think they're actually a couple and they're in a relationship together. And if you guys do not know, D White is Bronny James' former teammate at Sierra Canyon, and right now I think he rap or make music or something like that, but they're still friends. So they all went to Disneyland together. Bronny was with Peyton, and Lisa and D White was together. So it was basically a double date. I definitely want you guys to leave your comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. See you again. We out.